Wait, can I ask?
Really quick, we're running out of time. One last question.
Okay. So aside from DEI, I also wanted to ask you to confirm the murky gray area again with sexual assault. In a previous video, you mentioned that if there was two 19-year-olds, they were drunk, and then...
Yes, if they're so again, no means no, and stop means stop, but you would both agree, if two parties are intoxicated, there's gray area, right?
No, I don't.
Actually, yes, the law says that consent cannot be given or withdrawn if both parties or either party is intoxicated. That's the law. The law here in California is that if one party is intoxicated, it is rape by either the woman or the man. That's gray area. So did you know that if you have sex with an intoxicated person, you're a rapist? Did you know that?
I didn't.
That's what the law says. That's what I meant by gray area. I encourage people to look into that because when it's past 2 a.m. and both parties are intoxicated, by law, they're actually both committing rape. According to California law and national law in every state, if one or both parties are intoxicated, consent is not a thing. You are not allowed to have sex with that person under that circumstance.
Okay, so then, to you, then it's not a gray area. It's sexual assault by law. By law.
No, I'm not willing to call every single person that's had sex while they're drunk a rapist. Are you?
Well, if the girl is saying no...
They're both intoxicated. So what they say is irrelevant. That's the point. And no one wants to talk about this, is that according to the law, intoxication removes consent. Literally, you are not allowed to give, receive, deny, or remove consent if you are intoxicated. So the example that I was giving in that viral clip was very clear. Two people that are intoxicated post 2 a.m., who is right, who is wrong, case-dependent gray area, all while saying under normal circumstances, no mean no and stop means stop. But let me ask you another question. Do you think if two 18-year-olds are sitting on a park bench and the man goes in for a kiss with the girl and it's unwanted, did he commit sexual assault?
Did he ask?
Did the man commit sexual assault to try to kiss a girl?
Did he ask? Did he ask?
So let me be clear. A man has to ask a woman verbally before he has to kiss a girl. Is that your position?
He can either ask or she can make it very known that, like, she backs away.
How can she make it known? How can she, without talking, how can she make it known?
She can back away. She can make a face. Same thing if they were drunk. Like,
you want to know why romance has left this country? You have to ask before you kiss somebody on a first date. Excuse me, can I kiss you? Really?
I think it'd be kind of romantic.
Do you understand?
But either way, I think regardless, there is way to do it non-verbally.
Well, hold on, non-verbally. So it's like a mind trick?
No,
does that hold up in court non-verbally?
I'm backing up. You keep getting closer. I don't know why.
But hold on.
If
you do it verbally, stop. Don't get near me. I'm talking about two people that are next to a park bench and they're having a good time.
She can scooch.
Oh, she can scooch.
She can scooch.
And the guy goes in for a move. He's a sexual assaulter.
No.
That's what, to be consistent, unwanted kisses, unwanted sexual advance is a sexual assault.
The difference is that one of them is removing consent and the other one didn't even realize that he was asking for consent.
They're having a nice time. He thinks that he's getting the signals. He misreads it. All of a sudden, we're willing to call that guy at 18 years old a sexual assaulter because he went in for a move?
I'm saying that the difference between that situation and the sexual assault is that she removed consent versus the person who they didn't realize that they were trying to initiate consent.
No, but I'm saying, though, in order for you to be consistent, that has to be sexual assault. And I'm not willing to call the millions of boys across the country going in for their first kiss guilty of sexual assault. I think that's insane.
But you're willing to call it a murky gray area for the men who are drunk and pinning down women even though they're saying no?
I never said that. Hold on, let's recap. You're not listening.
You be consistent.
I said no means no, stop means stop, but intoxication, there is no consent. I've said that. And we must be morally clear and legally clear. People don't know that. According to the law, if one or both parties is intoxicated, consent does not exist. We don't teach our kids that. Every time you go to a drunk frat party and someone is intoxicated, woman or man, and they have sex, they are then the victim of rape. I'm not willing to say that 30 million people then commit rape. And yes, that's the point. There's a lot of nuance and case dependency to these issues. And unfortunately, I don't think you meant to. You've exhibited why young men are moving right so dramatically because they don't want to be called rapists at every turn because they made one unwanted advance to a woman at a party. Thank you very much.